It's always so hard to even figure out what's going on at Amazon these days because they have about, 10,000 different businesses. So if we're going to look for one or two or even three things, what are we supposed to be paying attention to?
I think investors will be focusing on definitely this quarter, but also the guide for fourth quarter, which is an important one. And I think that right now the street's a little over 20% growth, but you are seeing a lot of changes on the side of what Google's doing in terms of their product listing ads and their ability to essentially move into things like shopping and delivery.
But which piece of the puzzle do you care about? Meaning, do you care about the retail piece? Are you looking at any of the new media stuff they're talking about? Do you care only really about the web services, which are very difficult to measure?
I think I'm really caring about mostly the retail side, Amazon's core business as a search platform. I think the enterprise side of it is important because it gives Amazon more ability to move into the seller base. But if you're talking about Amazon as a retailer, they are very similar to Google in the fact that you are going to that experience to search for your product. And if it's an efficient experience for you, the seller, in terms of selling through that channel, then you're gonna focus there. And I think for the buyer, there's benefit from that.
You've taken them off your conviction list, so now you are convicted that it's not as
we still have a
great a conviction.
Well, we still have a buy on Amazon. Okay. We don't add it to our super conviction list, and the reason is that we really are seeing a lot of changes in the environment that are not good for Amazon. I think that about 20% of Amazon's traffic does come from Google. Google is making it harder for players like Amazon essentially to capture that traffic and take that consumer off of Google's experience and converting them elsewhere. Google really wants you to look for that product on Google. If you don't see it on Google, you find another product on Google. And I think that the integration that they're doing right now with sellers and the direct feed of inventory information that Google is kind of piping into its platform is a serious concern for Amazon. And I think it's why you see Amazon feeling that they need to invest so much in content, hardware, locations, in terms of physical stores. And I think they have to move that much closer to the consumer because...
Do you want them we got to run, but do you want them doing physical stores?
I think that Amazon has to figure a way to say, okay, we have to look at this whole package for the consumer. We have to help them find the item, we have to help them get the item, and they have to be happy with it. What can we do to make sure that our channel is the best channel on that whole entire basis?